Alright guys, I'm back for a Star Wars figure haul for October. Now I've got a lot of figures here. I was on vacation, I was able to hit a lot of cities that I don't normally go to and found stuff a little bit everywhere. There's stuff from my hometown, from Kentucky, just a little bit of everywhere here. So it was overall a really successful month when it comes to looking for figures. And it also gave me time to rethink what I was doing. While I like the Power of the Force figures, I'm only going to focus on the ones that were never released in the old line and get those and add them to the figures that were in the original line, so I can have a good mix of things. I'll start with the first three I picked up. I've got Luke Skywalker in his Bespin fatigues. I needed a Luke for the regular line, and I'm also mainly buying everything that I had one time before. I've got Bossk. Now none of these have weapons except for like 2 or 3, and we'll get to that. I also picked up Dengar. These I caught on sale at a local store in the Great Escape, incredibly cheap. Was really happy to get them. All right, next pickups. I got the Mandalorian. I actually got this at Walmart. It's not bad. Not exactly it's a 4-inch figure if I'm not mistaken, from a new line, but at only $7, I didn't mind it. Because I'm going to have basically a Star Wars shelf, Empire, Return of the Jedi, and then there'll be another shelf for just random Star Wars figures that I get from other films if I decide to get it. Next thing I picked up was this Boba Fett, as we see him in The Mandalorian. Pretty neat looking little figure. I do have to get a Mandalorian, a Boba Fett now for the original line. Also got the second mail-away figure. I had this one as a kid, the tail end of the run. This is the Ghost of Obi-Wan. I do have the box he came in too. This was, I think it was like Doritos, if I'm not mistaken, is how you got him. You sent in proof of purchases and you got him Doritos. Since I'm never going to be able to afford the real deal, I did get a Yak Face, which was considered to be the rarest figure in the original line, in the Power of the Force 2 line. So I've got a Yak Face. I'm happy to have it. Probably the closest I'm ever going to get to the real thing. Next up, on vacation, I was able to finally get a Grand Moff Tarkin. He was free. I had some trade credit, a place called McKay's that I like to go to, so I got this one for free. Alright. Next figure, I was probably the best deal out of all the ones I got. 82 cents for Lobot. Makari, I was looking around the website, seeing what was there. A lot of stuff was just kind of out of my price range. But I got a $10 coupon, knocked him down to 82 cents. In the mail he came, and here he is. So that was nice. Let's see. Chewbacca. Gotta have a Chewbacca for the collection. I had one as a kid, glad to get it. Han Solo in hot gear. Alright. Then I did get lucky and win an eBay auction on a lot of different figures. I'll show those off to you next. First up, we got a Lando. I gotta get a cape for him, which I don't care about the original capes and weapons. If I have to use replacement weapons, I'm fine with it, because the original weapons are incredibly expensive. Jedi Luke. My beloved Snow Trooper. C-3PO. A Stormtrooper. The Death Star Commander. Yoda, another one I gotta get a little coat for. I might order an original on that just to have it. I don't need the cane. I don't really need the snake. I always thought the snake didn't make sense. A sand people person or sand people. He doesn't have the staff, but he did get lucky enough to come with a cape, so I was happy to get that. And I'm not mistaken, this one is called Tebow. Doesn't have any of the weapons. I'd like with the Ewoks. I at least like to get the heads and dresses. All right. And then yesterday, I went to a couple places in Clarksville, Tennessee, and Kentucky, and found a few more. First up was the AT-AT driver. Missing a little bit of paint in a couple spots. I didn't notice it at first until I got to the car, but that's okay. I have plans for him, hopefully in the future. The Rebel Commander. I had the Rebel Soldier as a kid neck, so I'll be looking out for that one. So hopefully I'll run across one of them soon. Admiral Akbar. I remember mailing away for this guy. Zuckuss. I'm trying to build the bounty hunters from the famous scene in Empire where Vader's giving the orders about capturing them, no disintegrations. So I want to build that. I got a Return of the Jedi figure. The Gamorrean Guard. Happy to get this. Don't have the axe. No, that one I may order unless I can find a replacement of that. One of my favorite figures of all time, and I don't know why. I just always liked the Cloud City pilot. And last but not least, this one, which is almost complete. I got 4-LOM in the outfit with his little pack here, the harness that goes over it. Every time I see these, or they're usually leaks, even I don't even remember having all this stuff. I must have lost it when I was a kid. But the fact that he's complete is really, or almost complete, but the gun is incredibly awesome. So overall, I think I've picked up 23 original or 22 original figures. I got one coming in the mail from a buddy of mine named Mike, which I really appreciate. And I don't know, this has been a very rewarding experience. I'm enjoying getting these old figures again. It's bringing back so many memories. Every time I get another one, it's like getting a piece of the past back. So I love it. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Take care. Go get some toys.